And just dropping the hammer on Microsoft. And we're back. What's up? I'm RINGZZZ. This is the place where we give you the latest news, tips, and tricks on the most popular game streaming platforms. Hey, bro, why don't you let me take over the show this time? No. I got some important stuff to do, man. I said I'm not asking. We're making some changes around here. What's up? It's your boy RINGZZZ. And we here today to talk about some gaming news. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch this channel up, right? I wanted to niche myself in like how, you know, everybody tells you to do, but I'm not really good at, you know, being a follower. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about what I want to talk about. So what I want to talk about is gaming related, bro. It's a lot of crazy things going on right now in the gaming industry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm browsing around on the internet, you know, doing what we do, and I come across a video, PS5 versus Xbox Series X speed test. I'm a little curious, so I click it, and what I see is the Series X is demolishing the PlayStation in terms of speed of loading these backwards compatible titles. Now, I thought Sony was gonna be like, you know, waving that big old SSD around, you know what I'm saying, and just dropping the hammer on Microsoft. But it seems like that's not the case, right? I know why this is happening, because Microsoft's been planning this for a long time. They've been working on backwards compatibility for years and years, starting back with the 360 and the Xbox One. They actually put dedicated hardware inside the Xbox One to work with the Xbox One to allow backwards compatibility with 360 games. So this is nothing new to them. Coming with the Xbox Series X, they said that they wanted to really work hard and grind on this backwards compatibility. Microsoft is a software company. That's what they do. But they've been dabbling here and there, sprinkling into the hardware sector. Consoles, PCs, tablets, phones. A big company like that, if they can manage to merge software and hardware into one, allowing synchronicity, you can have a beast of a console. Anyway, I'm not trying to ramble because I could talk about this all day. We're about to get into these results, and afterwards we're going to talk about the results. Stay tuned. And we're back. Now I know maybe I over-exaggerated just a little bit, but I kind of didn't either. The titles that GameSpot reviewed were Red Dead, Final Fantasy 15, Destiny 2, Monster Hunter, and Batman Arkham. If you look at the numbers, Red Dead, about the same. Minute 4, minute 5. Not much of a difference. But then when you move to the next title, Final Fantasy, 48 seconds versus 70 seconds. I'm wondering if they did this from like a cold boot. You know, like this is the first time they've installed the games, they played them, they created save files, they turned the console off and did a cold boot of the games. They weren't like preloaded or anything. This is what I'm thinking. I think they did a cold boot. So Final Fantasy 15 loaded in 48 seconds on the Xbox, 70 for the PlayStation 5. That's like double almost. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge difference. Destiny 2, 42 seconds versus 57. It's not that bad, but it's still faster. Monster Hunter, Xbox 35 seconds versus PS5, 51 seconds. Batman Arkham, Xbox 58 seconds, PS5 67 seconds. It's almost like that SSD speed doesn't matter. And I kind of said it wouldn't. I literally said it's only gonna matter with Sony exclusives. You know, because I see people saying on pretty much every video I've watched where they're saying, oh, these games aren't optimized for PS5's architecture. These games aren't optimized for PS5's architecture. Meanwhile, people seem to forget these games aren't optimized for Xbox's architecture either. They're literally just putting the games on there and loading them. I mean, it's so bad to the point where when they were using the fast travel in Witcher 3, the game was glitching. Or at least it looked like a glitch to me. But it was just so fast that the game couldn't keep up with how fast it was loading the data.
There's a YouTuber by the name of Ruben925 that was playing The Witcher 3 on the Series X, and when fast traveling, it was so fast that there was no load screen whatsoever.
Anyway, next we have trusted reviews. They decided to review Final Fantasy 15, The Witcher 3, The Outer Worlds, Yakuza, and Nier Automata. Final Fantasy 15 on the Xbox, 9 seconds. PlayStation 5, 27. 3 times faster. The Witcher 3, 10 seconds on Xbox, 26 on the PlayStation 5. Almost 3 times faster. The Outer Worlds, 7 seconds on the Xbox, 28 seconds on the PlayStation 5. That's literally like 4 times. Carry the 1. That's 4 times, right? Yakuza. I think this was the only title where Xbox actually lost. 6 seconds. PlayStation, 4 seconds. Nier Automata, 21 seconds on both. With that being said, okay, we can clearly say that whatever Microsoft has done to the Xbox, it's seriously optimized to deal with backwards compatible titles. I don't know if PlayStation can actually do or implement the exact same thing without making some gigantic moves on their end, at least on the software side. I guess for PlayStation users, you know, you're just gonna have to wait a little time. It's only some seconds. Maybe that doesn't matter to you, but anybody on Xbox, I definitely know that you're gonna have a way better experience. It's not even just the times of the games though. I don't know if you also noticed, but it looked like the Xbox titles looked better too. Am I wrong? Or did it look like that auto HDR feature that Microsoft was touting was kicking in for a lot of these games? I mean, they looked brighter, a lot more colorful and vibrant. Could be me, but just go back and watch it. Just rewind it a little bit and rewatch and look at the Xbox visuals versus the PlayStation 5 visuals. You'll kind of see what I'm saying. Anyway, I just think it's interesting results. I think we'll have more to see as this generation continues. What do y'all think about this? How do y'all feel about this? Does it matter? Do you care? I'm kind of curious. Why don't you just drop me a comment? Let me know. I respond to everybody, man. And while you're at it, go ahead and like and subscribe. And hit that notification bell too. Become a ringleader. Join us. Join us. Join us. Anyway, you already know what it is. We're at the end of the video. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining me. We're gonna make some changes on this channel. You know, since this is new, I'm trying to experiment and figure out what I like to do. And if you want to come along with this journey, that I am on, you're free to join. Anyway, peace. Rings out.